You walk into the place, you just smell asbestos and beer. The floorboards are creaky. It's got the vibe.
Yeah! This is the Mind Decay Ultimate Interview. Until you're dead, fucking fast!
There's plenty, but probably when I saw Vane with him, and we were just going in, we were dancing, and someone punched me so fucking hard in the jaw, I couldn't open or close it for a week. But that was also the same exact day he took me in the air and like fucking spun me around, and we were starting to punch people. And that's like now our signature thing, so it made a little tradition too.
Might happen tonight.
So quick shout out to Body Box last night. Kind of fucked shit up over there. Also the Acacia strain, they're pretty sick. Showing Worcester with the ghost inside. It was like the whole sea of people opened up during the Beast. It was insane, man. Insane.
Yeah, kind of the same thing. We went to Worcester 2 years ago, was it? Yeah, but we saw the Acacia strain. It seemed like everyone in New England came out to see it. It was insane. It was a huge crowd, huge pit. Yeah, it was a great show.
This was at another Acacia strain show, not at Worcester. But I was just like extremely drunk. But that doesn't really matter right now. I got my friend to do like a piggyback ride on me. And I slipped on like some water in the pit. Fell down and he put me in a chokehold on the ground. Insane. Also, he also did some crowd surfing there. And the bodyguard just threw him on the ground once he got over the rails. Oh, shit. Hilarious.
Yeah, man, there's nothing that can really top that, honestly. That was a great night, but going back to Worcester, the Acacia strain, like, the whole crowd was a pit, honestly. Like, there was no escaping it. It was insane.
I was on the Attila concert. That was my first concert I ever went to in Philly, and they have the song called Pizza. So during the middle of that song, the lead singer, Chris Franz, he just throws a pizza into the middle of the pit, and they go absolutely crazy. That was a core memory.
I don't pit.
I pit. I got a good one. All right, cool. So I was moshing, and I got a black eye. This dude, he was fat as shit. I was like, he ain't moshing, and he just swung back, gave me a black eye. You know where at?
Where?
Champs.
Dude.
Throwback.
I've had a lot of good memories at Champs, man. Played a lot of shows
Crown
there.
Apple, sponsor me, please. I'm poor.
Yeah, Crown Apple, we need your money and your booze. Vomit Forth, we're writing new music and we're recording it this year. It's going to come out next year and you're going to love it. Because I wrote it.
Drain? Was it Drain? We went to a Drain show. Shout out Drain. And that was like, it was fucking shit up. Just.
That was the first time I saw that many niggas jump off the stage.
On and off the stage, like active, like the entire set.
Yeah, that shit was
wild.
wild.
That shit was crazy.
It started at this black party, I think in Queens. We attended a hardcore show. It was like more family-ish, but it was really cool. I guess that was the first time we really went to a hardcore show, and we didn't mosh, but fuck with the vibe, and I guess we still do. So, yeah.
Shout out Melissa. If you're from the New York scene, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Melissa. We fuck with Dog Breath, you know what I'm saying?
Zorn, homie came out in a coffin and just pulled up and started screeching. Not screaming, screeching. That was unreal. Another one would be Dream Crusher. Those lights are crazy. Shout out Dream Crusher. You need to go watch them.
I remember starting off in the beginning, like in the middle, in the front of Show Me the Body, and as soon as they hit, like I was in the back left of the room. Like I got bounced around from like middle to the front to the side, ended up all the way in the back. So like that was like, for me, like unreal, because I was like, there was no way that many people was like really like fucking everybody up. Like everybody was, but it's always safe. So like that's always like the cool part. For real, yeah.
I had my camera get roundhouse kicked and absolutely destroyed tonight. End of an era, I guess.
I'm Ryan. I go to shows every weekend. I haven't missed one in probably 6 months. I grew up a very angry kid, and I couldn't find anything that I liked doing like in my town, and there was nobody that in the scene in my town. So I just started branching out in college, and I've been coming to shows ever since, just letting out anger, and it's been very helpful.
I've always been into it since I was like a little wee one. And I enjoy everyone else's passion. It kind of rubs off on you. It's just everyone's dedication to it. Everyone's really fucking nuts about it, like to an extreme, psychologically concerning degree, and I love it. I think it's good to have that sort of love for something. I think it's dope.
I've been listening to death metal since I'm 10 years old, so from 1990 till now. And I hear shit today and go to shows today that feel just like they did 20 years ago. Finding new bands that are close to home in the tri-state area is, for me, the most rewarding experience. Like, just seeing these guys put out a demo on my label, come back, do an EP, come back, do a full length, and then I got some bands that are on their second and third full length. So that's the best part of it for me, is just like being there from the demo to the full length, and having them be East Coast and tri-state area makes it even better,
Man, my older brother used to come home from shows, busted lips, fucking, you name it. He'd be happy though, he'd be smiling, and it would just, it'd be scary to me, but at the same time, I'd be like, I want to experience this shit. So as soon as I got to my first hardcore show and I saw people flipping out like real time, you watch the videos, it's one thing, but when you're there in person, it's much different. So I would suggest, if you haven't gotten into hardcore shows or death metal shows and you watch the videos, take yourself to any show that's in your area. I promise you, it's money well spent.
The best ones really are just the simple ones. You're pushing each other around, singing every word. The most fun pit, Gojira, one of the most fun pits I've ever been in. Fucking Slipknot, that was fun as shit. Singing People Equal Shit while just pile driving motherfuckers, it's just the best. And of course, the Ghost Inside, the best fucking live performance I've ever seen. Been waiting to see them for years. Their first show in Jersey in fucking, I don't know, almost 10 years. And they fucking brought the house down. I moshed my ass off because it's the Ghost Inside, so of course I did. And it was by the beach, so that made it even better. Metalcore by the beach. What else do you need in life? Come on.
Every time we see Kublai Khan, great set. We saw Vomit Forth in Philly a couple months ago, and they killed it.
Shout out Snuffed on Sight. That was a sick show.
Dude's vocals are insane. Sounds like an alien.
In recent years, it seems to have taken a larger boom. I realize there's been more bands in the scene up and coming. Like, all these new death metal bands and hardcore bands have slowly been making a name. And I realize there's a lot of good bands coming out from New Jersey, too, that are freaking hard. So I would love to see that up and coming right now. And I love to be a part of it from the beginning. It's awesome to watch it grow. New Jersey, woo, on top.
Meatlocker fucking rocks.
Don't do drugs. Just drink beer. Don't do drugs. Smoke weed and skate. Facts. New Jersey hardcore.